I saw this Harry Potter title and I just got going on the John Williams score. So if we open this up, I just wanted to point this out, this little cheeky spoonerism, Harry Potter. This is somebody designed this font to look just like the Harry Potter font, and I'm gonna use that one just because I love Harry Potter. Okay, so I'm gonna drag and drop that onto my timeline. That is how we add any of these titles to our scene. Okay, so drag and drop from the browse menu, and make sure you add it onto track 2 instead of track 1. If I add it on track 1, it's going to overwrite. It's actually going to turn black right there. I don't want to do that. I want to use this on top of the footage. Okay, I'm going to assume you already know how to do that. So, if I want to edit this, I'm going to come up here to edit, and you can see some of the effects that are going on. This one right here affects lumetri color. This one is probably responsible for that shine that goes across the edge. It goes from one side to the next. Yeah, I think it is. It's right here in effect controls. We can see that. What I want to do is I want to change this, change the name, change for editors. I'm going to say, London for Muggles. Okay, so that went off screen. That probably actually is going to happen a lot. To center this, I'm going to switch back to my selection tool, and I'm going to center a line. Double click on Titles Pack, and cursor's down there. I'm going to type in searching for Diagon. I just love Harry Potter so much. I've come up with some content for a new channel here. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that the size that it is, because some of these are going to have some kind of scale animation to them. Looks like this one doesn't. So I can scale this one down. Customizing this a little bit. I will recommend, if it does have keyframes, if it has some animation for position and scale, just leave it as it is. Okay, sometimes in trying to rescale them, you'll throw off the keyframes. Just a suggestion there. And now I need to make this, I don't know, stand out a little bit more. Gray just is not really popping. I think what I'm going to do here is just turn down the opacity. It's okay. It's still not showing up really very brightly. So I'm going to click on one of the titles, one of the title layers here up at the top. Click on fill. I'm going to make this a little bit brighter. Yeah, there we go. That's better. I don't make it too bright that I lose that shine, but haven't lost it there. I'm going to click on London for Muggles, and let's just say for fun, I'm going to change the color here entirely. Totally different. Ooh, brown is kind of cool. Go with this like bronzy looking thing, and then I'm just going to make it lighter so it pops. Anyway, you can see how long graphic design takes. It just does not show up very well. What I might do is add a shadow to it. That is something that I can do. Turn that down a little bit. I'm going to have that off to the side a little bit. And maybe I'll change the color of my shadow to be dark. Go black. No, that just makes it look like it's... Oh, let's see. Okay, yeah, not quite there yet. I'm going to hit stroke. Down a little bit. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like the white stroke. Maybe I'll just get darker. Nah, still doesn't show up. Okay, that's cool. I think that's fine. I could probably spend a lot more time on this trying to make this look right. But you can see these are how we make some of these changes in here. You know, you're just going to click on the title that you want to change, and you have all these classic text changes. Scale. This is the italics if you have it. For this font, we don't. Italics are bold. Center align. I'm going to go left alignment because that puts it in the right place. Do a faux bold. I could do a faux italic. I do all caps. That looks terrible. So yeah, lots of different controls that you can play around with here. Okay, so one last little tip here for Mogerts. So you may be thinking to yourself, again, I have a lot of things I'm going to install. Is there any way of organizing them? Well, from the Essential Graphics panel, no, there's not. You can favorite them. So let's say I like these Harry Potter titles. I can favorite these and then come up to the star to show only favorites. And these will show just my favorites. That's one good way of doing it. But let's say I wanted to just group these, have a little bit of organization. Can't do it in Essential Graphics, but I can in Libraries. So I'm going to come over here to Libraries. And you can see these are all my different libraries. I'm going to delete this one because I'm going to demonstrate it for you right now. And I'm going to create new library. And I'll call this For Editors Mogerts. Make that a lowercase m with period at the front. Okay, and I want to add these in here. So what I need to do, come up here, and all these that have 4E at the beginning, I can grab all my For Editors Mogerts down to here. You'll obviously have a lot more of these once you install all the Mogerts. Now, I'm going to right click and copy to library, and I will drop these in For Editors Mogerts. Okay, nothing changes here, but in libraries, it does change. I've added all of these in here. And I can even make these nifty little subfolders by coming down here to New Group. And I could say Hollywood Mogerts, because that's one of the categories. It'll help me categorize this a little bit more. So now I can grab these ones, drop it into Hollywood Mogerts. Perfect. So you can do that. You can even make subgroups, folders and folders. Really nice. Can't do it in Essential Graphics, but you can do it here in Libraries. So that's just something to keep in mind if you want to get a little bit more organized. All right, I will see you in the next video for overlays.